It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Okay, here we go. NBA action. The Toronto Raptors taking the floor against the TrailBlazers out in Portland. Checking out the TrailBlazers. In comparison to where they were record-wise at this point last season, it seems they've taken a step backwards. They're trying to make up that ground. And the trend continues, Shaq. Some first-round rookies being asked to play big roles early on.
You know, player development has changed quite a bit. You know, the organization and fans, we want immediate returns now.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on these young players, Ernie, when they're coming into the league. Some rise to the occasion, but others fold under the weight of their expectations.
That'll do it for us for now. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at San Antonio. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Raptors, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. Salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. ABC is out there with Davis. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Williams. And it's Carter in at the 2. And for Portland, Sabonis is out there with Wallace. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Anderson. And it's Stoudemire in at the point. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Carter up top. He's covered by Anderson. Carter, the pass to Williams. Yep, that one goes in there.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Ben Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Right, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
And so here's Toronto. The Blazers getting the bucket. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Feeds to Davis. Sabonis with the steal. Anderson outside. Pass to Sabonis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sabonis has got 6. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Sacramento. It's Vince Carter on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Wallace, and he finished it off with the lay-in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Carter. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Elijah Wan, no good. And it's the TrailBlazers on the break. Williams against Stoudemire. And it's sent back by Carter. Williams finds Carter. Now Davis, defended by Anderson. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here we go, fast break. Wallace has got it. And the jam by Wallace.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Now here is Carter. Can they get it?
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Stoudemire against Williams. 20 feet out. The TrailBlazers rebound, and Wallace slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now here is Carter. Passes it to Elijah Wan. Up again. The rebound by Anderson. TrailBlazers leading by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Carter against Anderson. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
That free throw, no good. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
The great ones always grow.
they always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
Now here's Stoudemire at 22 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
TrailBlazers leading by 5. Stoudemire with the ball. Picked up by Davis. The pass to Wallace. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wallace has got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams and Davis now top of the key. It's Carter, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for the TrailBlazers. Against Anderson. And it's Carter penetrating and finished off by Carter.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here is Anderson. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Stoudemire. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Carter. The 17-footer. And that's good for 2.
And really the scoring has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. Over Peterson. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. A terrific position for them as they hold up that 11. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Raptors trail by 6. So for Toronto right now, Carter out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Carter, the pass to Olajuwon. Rebound by the TrailBlazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real pretty win for them.
And they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
On the line, that one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Carter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Williams trying to break free. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 14 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Wells dishes to Anderson. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Anderson passes to Walsh. Another shot, and it's sent back by Carter. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Passes it to Patterson. Now the pass to Wallace. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Stolen by Randolph, and Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought two ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys. And it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball. Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Randolph. And here is Wallace. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Wallace misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Wells passes to Randall. Here's the dish to Patterson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Patterson no good on the free throw. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Anderson right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Wells. Both free throws good from Anderson. Raptors with the lead. And Carter has it in the corner. He kicks to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Williams. That one drops for him. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pippen against Williams. Pippen can't hit. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Murray, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Carter.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Williams. There's Sabonis, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. ABC's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Carter, the pass to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
Sabonis kicks to Pippen. They get it again. And it's out of bounds as the Portland TrailBlazers retain possession. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Vince Carter on top.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Davis against Wallace. There's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6.
Tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Pass to Carter. Olajuwon with it. Trying to get open is Davis. And the rejection by Pippen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Patterson with it. Williams picks him up. Patterson can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
It's Williams with the drive. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Carter drives in. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Portland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Sabonis. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Davis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Alston against Stoudemire. Anderson outside. Here's Kemp. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Alston. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Alston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
There we go, one more time. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to Kemp, kicks to Anderson. 5 on the clock. 3, Pippen. The TrailBlazers with a new shot clock. Sabonis with the bucket.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Carter outside. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Great look, but off the mark. TrailBlazers trail. By 13, inside. Kemp can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Carter, the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Carter. The pass to Olajuwon. Here's Alston. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sabonis. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Carter. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Peterson, the pass to Alston. Carter outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. The shot misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit of the period was 8. They just... And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the TrailBlazers. Wallace is out there with Pippen. And there's Anderson. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. TrailBlazers on D. Carter, the pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Williams. Carter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the TrailBlazers now. They trail by 14. Stoudemire left side. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. And the TrailBlazers shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Stoudemire. And it's sent back by Carter. To the middle. Here's Peterson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 6 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awful.
Now Stoudemire. He has 7. It's Pippen on the win. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Wallace. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the miss by Stoudemire.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
TrailBlazers moving the ball around. Anderson outside. Pass to Stoudemire. From past the arc. Stoudemire missing again.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Anderson outside. Here's Pippen. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Williams. Pass to Carter. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance.
So both teams changing it up here.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Anderson slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Carter. Back to Alston. Over Anderson. Carter outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the TrailBlazers. They're on an 18-7 run. Alston passes to Carter. Outside Williams over Randolph. That one a little long.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Anderson can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 12. Williams dishes to Carter. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Sabonis, he's checked in for ABC. And Toronto also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Here is Carter. He has 29. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Davis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Kemp. Murray against Pippen. Pass to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Pippen.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the TrailBlazers. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
ABC's checked in for Murray. Outside Pippen. Down low, here's Wells, and he lays it straight in. Wells has got 6 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Carter inside the three-point line, and the Raptors miss again. TrailBlazers trail by 11. Here's Anderson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot, but they recover it. Davis kicks to Carter. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Sabonis feeds away, and he gets it to go. He's got 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Carter against Anderson. And it's Carter penetrating, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Raptors lead by 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. TrailBlazers trail by 9, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Davis. Big can out there with Carter. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Peterson in at the 3 slot. The offensive rebound, Kemp. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Got a piece of it. Wells with it, picked up by Olajuwon. And here's Anderson for 3. Good on the triple.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Anderson against Alston. Carter looking around. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And the TrailBlazers making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
TrailBlazers trail by 7. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Sabonis. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Davis. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Kemp. Carter kicks to Alston. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The TrailBlazers with the ball. Carter against Stoudemire. Now here is Carter, guarded closer to the paint. Stoudemire with the double team to the inside. Here's Olajuwon. That one good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Passes it to Sabonis. A fader. And right through it goes. Raptors leading by 7. Alston passes to Davis.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy He can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Anderson, the bounce pass. Stoudemire, the pass to Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. 2 points, that one goes.
And that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and then Carter with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Sabonis. Stoudemire outside. And the pass to Anderson. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Davis with the ball for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pippen, the pass to Sabonis. And the wing jumper offline. Raptors leading by 11. Carter outside. Down low. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Olajuwon against Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. The TrailBlazers able to retain possession here. Wallace is checked in for Portland. And the Raptors also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Big Cat. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Raptors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And here is Williams. Tipped away. Olajuwon. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Anderson with the ball. Outside Pippen. And that time, also a missed shot.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Doubled by Sabonis. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Portland with the rebound. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Stoudemire. With the floater, Pippen for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Davis has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pippen with it, and it's Carter picking him up. A 3 from Anderson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Right wing. Shoots from the corner. Peterson, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Stoudemire. Anderson right side. Great Tee that time from Davis.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. TrailBlazers trail by 17. Now Sabonis. He kicks it to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Stoudemire against Davis. Wallace trying to break free. TrailBlazers keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Carter right side. Davis. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. 18 points for Davis.
Great job offensively to get that layup with a guy right on him. Love the strong, aggressive play.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Sabonis. Olajuwon with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Stoudemire.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Carter, the pass to Davis. Raptors moving the ball around. Peterson misses. TrailBlazers trail by 17. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here's Pippen. Ring shot on the way.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Williams dishes to Carter. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Over Stoudemire. And it's Williams. That time the assist from Carter. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Stoudemire. And he drops it in from the low post. Stoudemire's got 14 points now in the second half. The Raptors shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Olajuwon kicks to Carter. Back to Olajuwon. Williams finds Carter. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Pippen. He doesn't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Stoudemire with the double team. Williams for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continue.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Raptors making a switch here. .11 left in the 4th quarter. The shot, no good. So the TrailBlazers will take it the other way. Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Williams. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Alston. Back to Carter. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Carter's got 42 in the game.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Carter with it. It's good. Carter's got 44.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.